Carolina Panthers have traded away quarterback Teddy Bridgewater to the Denver Broncos. We got to talk about it.
Growing up as a kid, all a nigga wanna have was a Burberry scarf and $3 in my pocket. Instead I got beat with a switch, but I don't give a fuck, but it's on my body. Scars all up on me, but I run around from everybody. Life lesson learned, I better learn from this bitch, nobody. She pushed me around, she didn't give no motherfucks about it. She broke my heart 3 times, but I ain't getting...
What is up, everybody? It is JT Sports. I'm back to you guys with another video. This video, I'm here with some NFL news. So the Carolina Panthers have traded away quarterback Teddy Bridgewater to the Denver Broncos in exchange for their 6th round selection, 191st overall. Now, this trade does not surprise me. At the start of the offseason, it was reported that the Denver Broncos were expected to bring in a veteran quarterback to give Drew Lock some competition in the offseason. Then it came out Denver ends up getting a new general manager, and then it also was rumored that Denver was heavily involved in trying to trade for Matthew Stafford. They weren't able to get him. He ended up going to the LA Rams. Then there was some rumors circulating around over the last couple of months that Denver was going to try to trade up to get one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL draft, mainly Justin Fields. I guess Denver feels like they're not going to be able to land Justin Fields unless he just miraculously falls to them at 9. So for Denver, them giving up a 6th round pick to Teddy Bridgewater is pretty much what I expected them to do. Now you look at Teddy Bridgewater, okay? Teddy Bridgewater definitely, in my opinion, is the best backup quarterback in the NFL. I don't think nobody should be debating that. Like, Teddy Bridgewater is a guy who, if your starting quarterback goes down for injury, he definitely can come in and win you some games. But as far as being your long-term answer at quarterback, he's not really that. And a lot of Carolina Panthers fans were thinking that when they signed him in free agency. I really looked at Teddy Bridgewater as a bridge quarterback, basically. He's kind of like in that Ryan Fitzpatrick category. Like, he's not a guy who can be your long-term answer at quarterback, but he can fill the void at quarterback for a season if you're looking to pick up a quarterback in the offseason if you can't get your hands on one. Now, in terms of this situation in Denver, there definitely will be a quarterback battle between Teddy Bridgewater and Drew Lock, and I'm really interested to see how it ends up turning out, because when you look at Denver, Denver has, in my opinion, a team that should be competing for the playoffs. Denver has a borderline playoff team. So for me personally, you look at Denver's offense, you have a pretty good group of wide receivers. You got Cortland Sutton, who is coming back from a season-ending injury. You have Jerry Jeudy, who is going to be going into year 2 of his NFL career. You got Noah Fant. You have a pretty good offensive line. You also have Melvin Gordon, who is a pretty solid running back, and your defense should be really good as well. So Denver's season is going to be determined by how much production and how much success they have at the quarterback position. Now, when you look at Drew Lock this offseason has been rumored to be getting mentored by Hall of Fame quarterback Peyton Manning. Now, it's interesting to see how that's going to end up turning out, because Peyton Manning has taken a liking to Drew Lock. I think he sees something in Drew Lock, so he's been taking Drew Lock under his wing this offseason. So I'm really interested to see how Peyton Manning's mentorship is going to affect Drew Lock's play this year. Now, in terms of how this quarterback battle is going to go out, I still think that Drew Lock is going to end up being the starting quarterback for Denver come week 1, unless something drastic happens throughout training camp or something like that. Because for Denver right now, if you're looking at Drew Lock, you're still pretty much looking at him as the guy who you're hoping to be your franchise quarterback, okay? Now, if Drew Lock doesn't work out this year, okay, and he ends up fizzling out in the middle of the season, you can bench him, start Teddy Bridgewater, and Teddy Bridgewater, hopefully you're hoping that he can jumpstart your team. Now, if Drew Lock doesn't work out and Teddy Bridgewater comes in, then pretty much Denver is going to be definitely in the market for a quarterback next year, rather that be free agency or if that be via the draft, because next year's quarterback class is going to be pretty solid as well. So for Denver, pretty much you're looking at this from the perspective that Teddy Bridgewater most likely is going to be your backup. He's just really there to push Drew Lock and give Drew Lock some competition. Now, if Drew Lock ends up panning out, though, then okay, you have Teddy Bridgewater as your backup quarterback for a year or 2 until you want to end up releasing him. Now, if Drew Lock doesn't pan out, then you can insert Teddy Bridgewater. Maybe Teddy Bridgewater can win you a couple of games or 2. Then when offseason hits of 2022, you will probably most likely be in the market for a franchise franchise quarterback via draft or free agency. So let me know what you guys think about this trade down in the comment section down below. Make sure that you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel for more NFL videos and content, and thanks for watching.